medicine. Too bad Sana's here. Now I can't use it. I don't care how worried your mom is, but I guess we have to go back again. Part 3 of this dungeon to get a key. So instead of going straight home, I decided to do another part of the dungeon. And I hate this because it's platforming, and it's one of those platforming things that is like, oh, you landed on me once, time to drop really fast. I mean, I know, but it's still... God, even when watching this, I immediately, impulsively want to say no every time I accidentally fall. Anyway, treasure! Oh, cloth armor, so I get to save or whatever. Well, it's mine, nothing for Sana, because Sana doesn't matter. Alright, let's check what abilities I got when I leveled up. Okay, down Stain. And no, I'm not gonna check the Good Child drop yet. I like to save this new items that I get as a surprise for last. Oh god, it's the kids. Oh, and sorry, I had an impulse to swipe at you. Interesting thing at night, in the forest, the bats are out there too. So I actually like seeing the phases of the time through that game. And the harp sound and music are nice. Seeing the town lights at night is also pretty too. Oh, that's so cute. Thus did Arch and Sana's first adventure together and safely. However, Arch did not claim an elemental stone this day. That would come later. Like the end of the game or something. Wait, never mind. Oops. I'm talking about her powers, not the stone. The next day. Alright, so this part's a little interesting. Do they really say fire handling or whatever when it comes to casting spells? I don't know. Alright. Alright, so we have to be forced to talk to all these kids. It's not that I hate kids, it's just that these kids in the story aren't that compelling to me. I like other kid characters, like Maria, Usha, or Mia, that are more compelling to me. Okay, interesting. She uses rock. Stella uses fire. Cool. Hit her on the head. Oops, you Donald Duck your own hair. That's cute. Okay, so Calm uses wind. That's interesting. Both, like... What's her name? Our main character, Arch, and him both use wind in the future or whatever. I mean, I don't know. She has a wind elemental when she gets that elemental stone. I'm just gonna spoil it. I don't really care that much, okay? I'm not that invested. Oh, look, Arch, you're not alone. Water shoot! Great job, Sana. Ugh. I don't really like her water skills. I've seen a lot more competent water skills in other places. I do like how she's actually making Calm wet. That's funny. That's the only thing I've liked about Sana so far, other than, I guess she's kind of convenient, but not really. Like, thinking about our dynamic, it's like, Arch is brave and silly, Stella's rich and everything, and Sana's like, I'm so scared. I don't like Sana at all. Or Marina. It's not that Sana's personality is grating, it's just that I don't really like her abilities that much. And playing as her is really grated on things for me. Because I didn't dislike Sana at first, it's just, ugh. And her design isn't that great. Like, she has the worst design. Probably the worst voice. Arch is the second worst, and Stella is the most tolerable. Oh, but don't get me started on that stupid wind elemental, I hate that one. In terms of appearances, maybe Arch looks better than Stella. Like, when it comes to their hair and stuff. But in terms of gameplay, Arch is the best and easiest for me to play as. I do not like playing the other two. Sana's the worst, which is why I don't like her, I'm sorry. And, okay, she seems nice, I know. You could feel a little bad, but playing as her makes me very angry. Stella's the second best, but it's Arch all the way. Okay, teacher, I'm done talking to all the kids as you had forced me to. Alright, straight home. Yo, Dad, I brought the taiyaki. Now what else do you want help with? Slime beam? I'm assuming you need to get it from some stronger slime opponent. Now what does this message say? Arsha's mother to Arsh. I want you coming straight home after school, Arsh. No side trips. Hey, Mom. I'm actually behaving for once. Oh yeah, it's about the stone. Don't worry, it doesn't actually even really matter. Oh, my grandmother. I bet she has the key too, doesn't she, to that dungeon? And of course, Sana comes because I didn't say hi to her or whatever when I left. So what you do is, when you go in the storage room, do not bust up any shit. You actually just want to grab the pot, one of the pots, press X, do not have your weapon out, and you'll find it. A key. So yeah, when you go to the dungeon, you want to keep grinding a little bit, like fight some monsters on the way, and then go unlock that big ass door. Okay, I like how we noticed the weird, nasty skeletons. Alright, we got some treasure, a green smock. What is that? No, I got poisoned. Whatever, I'm not concerned. So we're gonna make Sana wear the green smock. It looks really weird with her clothing combination, but I don't care. And I don't care that she's water, I don't like her, so she gets to wear green. And yeah, you can see I have the bronze sword now. I hate it when they make noises from being poisoned. It's the most annoying thing ever. Also, you can put out the fires with Sana's water magic, which is kind of fun. And yeah, you can get slime beans from blue slimes. Also, I didn't notice, but the dungeon music actually sounds nice. Whenever I see a button on the floor, it makes me think, oh, does somebody have to keep standing on there? How annoying. Okay, so now that I remember the blue button, since it didn't respond when I was walking on the button, I'm assuming that you may have to bring a block that you can move using Arsh and drag it over there. So yeah. It's also annoying when you're trying to move the block and you're poisoned and then you're like, oh, it hurts too much to move the block. That's annoying. Oh, cool, what's this? I found out this heals and you can save in the dungeon here, so that's nice. So you can see I annoyingly got caught in the cube and I could not jump from it. Which means I have to probably move a couple of pixels to the other side, which is, oh my god, really annoying. And now you see I'm getting confused. How do I dequip or hit an object again? I forgot, okay. You found mystery juice, great. Oh, it's a mark of heroism. That means you like get more item stuff to hold and other things. Which is pretty cool. It also heals you too, so you really want to get these. So always be thorough in your searches. Do not be afraid of jumping down something and getting hurt. You're always gonna get hurt, especially if you're me. Sorry, this sounds really annoying. I have to say something, at least the anime noises in this game are not as bad as like other games like in Racketeer or something. Oh my god, I cannot stand the main character in Racketeer as like the mercenaries go and then they get hurt. Oh, that's so annoying. And I don't know why, but like the context of having a creature being voiced in an anime versus a little girl is so different for some reason for me. It's like 100% less annoying than is the context of an anime girl. I also try to avoid double doors in case they may be bosses, because I don't want to deal with those. I want to try to be as thorough as in dungeons so I don't have to backtrack as little as possible, because I hate backtracking. But I know it's definitely going to be necessary with a game with like the extra party members. Ooh, treasures! Ow! The other treasure's empty? What? Their running animations are cute though. I think Arsh's running is the cutest. I don't really like Sana's thing. And I can kind of see that with Stella too. I like Arsh's energetic run. It's really nice in anime, especially Pixel. Alright, let's finally go kick the boss's ass. Actually, I lost in the first iteration. Yeah, I know. Like I said, I'm bad at playing games. I like how we see that, Arsh is like, you are so cool, skeleton! And then Sana's like, oh, no! Oh, don't worry, we have Arsh. Not you. You're not the main character. I like how Arsh is just like, what if we became selfish? We still get to eat? like, her lines actually do amuse me. She's actually kind of funny. A little, not that much. I just like Art's more because she's just brave and stuff. Like, I like how she wants to face some of these dangers and stuff. And she just kind of like water over the duck feathers or something, oil over the whatever. You know what I'm talking about. Water off a duck's back. Really? He made me sleep? No, shut up. Shut up. I'm not asleep. Nobody cares. Go kick his ass. You really let him knock you off the sword, really? And here's another thing I do not like about the knockout factor. Do you see that? She's like, you knocked me out, but let me get up and just show you how exhausted I am from moving around and following you. If you can do that, maybe you can eat a healing item, you dumb idiot. Oh my god. I hate Sana. See why I don't like her? Okay, but I mean, that's probably how the mechanics work, but I still don't like it. It makes me dislike Sana a lot. While I'm getting the snot bee now, I mean, I'll also say that another thing I don't like about Sana is like later on in a second dungeon where we go to, you'll see, I'll make a counter in the future. I'll probably do that in some video editing and all that stuff. I'm really interested. Let's try it. Let's try doing something new since it's like the new year. It's like, I'm gonna show you in counter how many times Sana will die in the dungeon when I need her to do something. So we have to go all the way back where we started and go rest at the inn just to revive her, go back and do it all again just to get her ass kicked again. It is the most annoying thing in the world and I hate her for it. And the worst part, as I'm running back through the dungeon, is I'm seeing her being like, I'm too tired to go on. And then she won't eat any healing items, but apparently her HP has fallen so low. But apparently as soon as we leave the dungeon, she's all better again. Sorry, I know that's probably half the game, and not actually the character Sana herself, but it still makes me angry, and it still makes me hate her. Okay, I know it's not rational, but I don't care. Oh god, not ours going. It's the most annoying thing in the world. Game over. Try again. Returns to safety. Minus 10% money. Are you kidding me? I got my ass all the way over there. I'm not trudging all the way, doing this shit again, just to be with this skeleton. We're kicking his ass. Try again, Arsh. And try not to make that sound. Okay? Thank you. Let's kick his ass. Oh, I like the fact that they knew that there was a cutscene or something. Now that I don't have to deal with that stupid spiel again. Really, Sana? It drops the staff. I'm gonna drop you! This is no time for both of us to take naps. Get the hell up, now! Also, what I really hate is our short range. Oh my god, they're so friggin' short. This guy is so friggin' tall, it's not fair. You know, despite my rage, I actually am really having fun doing these voiceover stuff. Which is also one of the reasons I didn't quit the game. I just don't want to give up and I'm very sick. I have to say though, when your party is fighting against the bosses, and that is when I actually do want their help. Yes, we leveled up and then we made the opponent explode like fireworks. We won! Just take the damn stone. It's there. Take it. Oh god, what is that ugly thing? I don't really find that creature cute, so even I find that creature to be annoying too. She fun, like a chiffon cake. Or the material. And the baby talk. I don't really like the cute flying figure. I like the big, stuffy, on the floor, kind of four-legged quadrupedal creatures. Or big and chubby as possible. Oh, cute.
Well, I've been asleep in the stone for a long time, so I don't remember anything. If I did say that, though, I bet it was a message for my master.
Your master? Who's that?
I forgot that, too. My memory's almost all gone.
Chiffon, you can't remember anything at all?
That's so terrible. I'm sorry.
Oh, wait, you can tell I'm not that invested. I skipped through some of the dialogue.
I won't be able to remember anything unless you break that seal.
Yeah, I keep skipping through.
I can't to that one. There's not much else we can do then.
I'll read what I didn't just skip through. It's the Rosetta Stones. Just kidding. It's the 10 Commandments. Jesus, Arsh! The music is pretty here, though. And so, Arsh, somehow, managed to obtain an elemental stone. The discovery of the small wind elemental Chiffon and the sealed stone, however, only served to raise more questions than were answered. Will Arsh break the seal on the stone and gain its power? Arsh's true adventure was, in fact, just beginning. To be continued. So hello. So this is actually a bonus dungeon. I'm playing it because I can. I get pretty messed up by that one boss, but whatever. And also Sana got knocked the heck out. So I had to try a couple of times again. It's okay though. It's just short, who cares? I do like how this skeleton is pretty friendly. And apparently he's the friend of the other first skeleton that we beat the first time, which is really funny, I think. Well, not that funny, but it's amusing, I suppose. I like how he's, like, friendlier than the others. So yeah, that was actually the prologue, and now we're going through the other parts of the game. And now they're telling everybody about whatever. I don't care. So instead of them saying they'll outright help, they're gonna be like, oh my god, let's make it a competition, let's make it a race. And it's like, whatever. Have fun with that, I guess. So your character actually forgot, like, the second tablet or whatever. Who knows what happened to it. I tried to, like, see if there was anything I missed or something, but nope, there's nothing. Don't bother. Don't. Okay? Just focus on the Shrine of the Wind thing, and that's it. So basically what we're supposed to do is find a way into the shrines and stuff, like a wind of shrine or something like that. So what you gotta do is, like, talk with the grandma that's next to your home as Arsh, and she'd be like, hey, bring my grandson lunch, and he'd be like, hey, I want a GF. And then there's a girl, when you go, like, around past the inn, at the gate, if you keep going past that gate, you'll find this girl, and she'd be like, I have a crush on that one guy that is near the wind shrine thingy. And then, like, you talk to him and deliver her the letters that she gave you, and then he'll be like, ooh, I have a date tonight, and then he goes, and then you can go on the shrine then, or something like that. By the way, I hate this dungeon with every single ounce that I have. This is the exact part I was talking about last time, where I was talking about how Sana was making me very angry. Okay? Like, I want to like her, but the way she keeps dying in the dungeons pisses me off. I cannot stand it. My god. It was not a fun time. It was not a fun time. So you can see that the wind shrine has a bunch of water. Oh, that probably explains it. It's a water level. Everybody always says the water levels suck. I can see this one sucks. Very much. Very, very much. And this one's Sana-centric. So you think when you're first starting it, oh yay, we're starting with Sana, yay! And then there are enemies underwater. And that's not so great. So yeah, you see that direction I was going in? We'll find a mark of heroism. Go get that. There's also a second mark of heroism we'll find later on in this dungeon. By the way, when you help out your dad, and he asks if you give him the slime bean, he will say, I want a walnut chocolate. You can't get in this area, so don't worry about it. But yeah, I had a rough time in this dungeon and grinded up to about level 5-ish, I think. And we're gonna look at some attempts, and I'm gonna record that over and over again. Wait until the counter. There's gonna be some fast forwarding and everything. Yeah, as you can see, I did not adapt with Sana very well, so I'm struggling to fight the enemies, and then after that, I'm basically like, screw it. I'm going to go over to the Switch because this is pissing me off. Because trust me, you will always want to be like, oh my god, I don't want to play as Sana. Well, if you're like me, you suck at games. And you're like, oh my god, I want to be Arsh as soon as possible. And go back to kicking ass and not getting my ass kicked as Sana. This is why. This is why she's not confident enough for me. Oh, okay, or maybe I'm not confident enough to play her. Because I didn't pay attention. But still, I don't care. Like, watch, as soon as I say that, the computer player plays Sana better than I do. I hate those tiny little platforms with burning passion. Ooh, a better herb. Ooh, a magic candy. By the way, if you haven't guessed, the items that you have access to are very limited. So try not to overuse all these items that you're finding. There's only one magic candy I've found in this dungeon. Don't use it. Like, seriously. Because on my second tries in this dungeon, I've had to replay Sana over and over and over again. Not to mention her accidentally getting knocked out. So there's no point in giving her that candy. Plus, I tried to save every candy in case it's like your dad's like, oh, I need to stock this item. I don't know when he'll ask for these items, so I'm not sure. Because he hasn't asked for any of them so far as I've been playing. Yeah. So, I don't really know yet. But I would just always have one in handy, just in case he ever asks you. Because you really have to be strategic with the limitation that you have so far in the beginning of the game. I'm just warning you. You should heed my call. I mean, you don't have to unless you like difficulty, and you're a lot more confident than I am. But that's okay too. By the way, if you do get poisoned, you can always try attacking the snakes, and they may drop a venom away. Oh yeah, and you can see I have a prank chocolate in my inventory. You can get stuff from the capsules and all that stuff. I don't remember if I recorded it or something, but yeah. Because I kind of skipped ahead of my own video. What? And also, the only reason why you get rid of you use a venom away, other than like, oh, your character's HP is inconveniently just draining away slowly, is the annoying noises they make every time they go, whatever, just shut up. Here, take your goddamn medicine then. That's the only reason why I ever use it. I know it seems like I'm being mean to child pixels. Trust me, I'd rather play an adult pixel rather than, like, so I don't have to be mean to you little children pixels. But still, okay? It's not my choice. I'm forced to play as these characters. But yeah, you can see I made an error with that block pushing, and I should have pushed it to the left. Sorry. I should probably tell you that, but if you make an error, you should always just go inside something and then come back out or something like that. And it'll fix it up. And you can go through. So yeah, I know I made a mistake there, but whatever. I wanted to go through that door anyway, so I figured push the block first, see if I make any errors, and then fix it up all the way. That's sometimes how I roll. Oh, here's the dreaded ass platforming. You can see that I land on the platform, but my stupid ass character was gonna slip off because for some reason she decided she wanted to be Luigi and slip off the platform. It's the most annoying thing in the world trying to calculate each jump. It's so irritating. Like, I try to toggle things to see if, like, can I make her stop slipping? And, like, if you move your character even slightly, you could end up falling off. It is so obnoxious. Okay? Just letting you know that you will not have a good time. So you probably don't want to play this game if you stress out easily like I do and not have a good time. This is a voiceover, so you don't get to hear me being like, ah, I'm so pissed. F-bomb, F-bomb, you know? We should probably do a counter as she goes, another stupid sound like that. Oh boy, here's a new enemy. I hate these merkids and their stupid range advantage that they have over me. I hate those bastards, especially the ones that cast spells. God, just try to get past the annoying regular ones and hit the dull green bluish ones. Okay, so they don't cast their obnoxious magic. It's hell, especially when they're underwater and you're playing as Sana. and then you're trying to jump over these bastards, and you don't know how to use your magic effectively, and you can't time it, because, okay, and another thing, as you can see when I'm playing through, the game also lags, which is really fun. Okay, it lags too. Everything is timing. And now you can also start to see why I freaking hate the stupid diamond dust spell. It's shit. Okay? Yeah, it hits the best. But it can't, you have to time it just right. Or they can dodge it. They can freaking dodge it. Like, oh my gosh. It's so obnoxious, I swear. Alright, so I leveled up. Let's get that goddamn treasure. Alright, we got another Venom away. I'm not going to use this one. And then we're going to use the leather armor for Arsh. And Sana gets the lesser, better treasure. Trust me, even if she had the higher armor anyway, it wouldn't make any difference because she sucks. Yeah, I'm sorry. So now you're seeing the part of the dungeon where I'm trying to push that stone block as Sana. And then I realized only Arsh can push these blocks, which is really freaking annoying. So don't even bother going that side. Don't go left, go right. Go right and face your doom and face even more irritation. So we're gonna watch me fight through these dungeons, and then you're gonna see where you can find the second mark of heroism. Be sure to grab it, it will heal you, but it doesn't matter because Sana still got to knock the hell out. And then I had to go through sessions of being irritated and failing as Sana over and over and over again. Oh boy, I can't wait to wrap up that little counter where I fail over and over again. So you're gonna see this crate with wheels, and you're gonna have to move that as Arsh, but don't move it until you kick everybody's ass first. Ugh. For me, I just like to cut out all the inconvenience as much as possible and just like try and ignore as much of the enemies. This was my method as a kid, to blow off every enemy. That didn't work. Okay, I was way too impulsive, so I really had to work on not doing that. And trying to fight first, then do the action I want to do. Ugh. Thank God Arsh decided to jump down underwater and help, even though it cost her a little bit of HP. So I didn't have to deal with the stupid enemies, because as you can see, you need a lot of distance and time to cast the magic spells, which is really annoying. So, Good Child Drop, a mysterious and oddly common candy drop that strengthens those who eats it. Increase spirit permanently. Oh, great! We finally reached the part that truly irritates me. I hate this part of the dungeon with burning fury. This is the one that makes everything such a pain to go through. My God. Here, we can start the counter, but when I finally get through that part, trust me, when you get through that part, that is the last thing that is tough. Okay? Unless, like, you're good at playing. I'm talking to the people who are like me, who suck at playing games. So, yeah. So prepare for suffering. This part is not fun in the slightest. You may have to grind a little bit, but I don't think it will make that much of a difference either because Sana is still useless. What I did at the end was, of course, skip over the stupid bastards. Just try. Even though you might get stuck and all these enemies, don't try to make them fall asleep. It's not going to work. Don't try learning some more spells. That's not going to work either. You may have to distract them over to one side, run as far as you can, get them all to chase you, somehow trying to bypass all these bastards. Okay, remember Sana can kind of float up to the surface to breathe for air or something like that, and bullshit it somehow. Time yourself just right on those single platforms, and then jump up and just keep doing that. You'll escape them and just try to reach the switch. Don't fall down for some stupid reason, and then pray to God that you will reach that, because I hated that so much. Oh my God. Alright? Good luck. Have a good time with that. Or not. I don't know. So you can see that there are some parts where I got really bored and was like, oh, alright, what did I miss in this town? What do I need to look at? So I discovered that you can snoop through a bunch of shit and snoop through people's stuff like old-fashioned RPGs and steal from everybody. I kind of forgotten because it's been a long while. I've been playing things that with a morality or a law system, like Oblivion, where you steal shit and then you get caught. People are like, what the hell are you doing? Get the hell out of my house! I'm calling the knights! You're gonna get arrested! Yeah, things like that.